everybody, it's Ken and Brandon back for Thursday night commentary and the finale of the Drunk 2-5 cash game, which may or may not be our most popular cash game.
You always say may or may not. Like,
it is.
It is, right?
It is, yeah. I mean, I don't, I like the same. It's like the ambiguity I like. They're like, ooh, maybe it is, maybe it's not. I don't know. You'll have to look and see for yourself. I mean, the whole goal is to get people to watch this.
Right. But if they're clicked on it and they're here listening to us, then they've already made a decision.
Right. So it's like advertising to people who are already in your restaurant about your restaurant.
Correct.
Yeah, that's not bueno.
No.
That's not good.
It's not bueno.
I need to go to other people's restaurants and make announcements for mine.
Right.
I think maybe we should just do commentary for like Live at the Bike.
That'd be great.
Yeah, I'll email them.
Yeah,
and see if
I'm sure they're listening. So
right. Hey, if you guys could just, Brandon and I are free after this weekend. All right, I'm not even waiting to 30 minutes.
No,
I'm going to plug 1 minute in.
I mean, we got, go ahead.
All right, well, it is Pocket Jacks, but
yeah,
there's 99 ways to pay. 99 ways to play Jacks, and none of them are right.
Yep.
Except that. You just bet and win.
Well, get the 10-high flop.
10-high flop.
Don't run
That's the
set.
one way. That's
right.
99 ways to lose. The one way to win is to have the guy have Queen Jack, you have Jacks,
and they come 10,
flop
6,
all unders, and you're good. Anyways, okay, so let's get back to it. Plug for this week. It is Thursday, August 15th will be when this airs. Yeah, Thursday night, August 15th. Yep. So in 24 hours or a little bit less, Andrew, Nimi, and Brad Owen are coming for the Cash Game meetup at CCG, which is turning out to be no bullshit, no lies.
Crazy town.
It will be the largest mug meetup game. Mug stands for meet up game. Mug. It's the biggest mug game that they've ever had. The largest they've had so far was that Maryland Live, which had 23 tables?
23 games.
283 people on the waiting list. We currently have 275, and this is from dated Tuesday at lunchtime, which means we've still got
3 days.
3 days for people to sign up. We could get over 300.
Right.
At this point, when I first got the email notifications to my phone, it was like, oh, Bill Smith. I was super excited. And then I was like, whoa, this is going to be huge. And then I was like, whoa, this is going to be epic. And then now I'm like,
all right,
damn it, you guys got to stop doing this because now we're running out of space. We're running out of everything. It's going to be nuts. So, if you are a Cash Game fan or you're not a Cash Game fan, if you know who Brad Owen and Andrew Nimi are or you don't, come on Friday, because it's basically going to be the summer edition of Black Friday, except instead of a 400-person early bird, it's going to be a 300-person cash game. Like, it's going to be insane. Anyways, that's my plug for today. I missed the first couple of hands.
That's all right.
Pretty sure FTB made fun of my hair somewhere in there.
John made a bow right there on the river, didn't he?
Oh, Run Good John.
Run Good John?
Just Johnny Potts.
Johnny Potts.
Can we call him Johnny Draws?
No.
Only because Draws is like, I mean, at some point I expect Draws to just stop showing up because he's like 100 years old.
Yeah, he's looked the same for 15 years.
Yeah. He looks exactly the same.
I mean,
and he is the funniest guy in the world. That's not this John. There's another Draws, but I don't know. I feel like somebody needs to take that name.
And lives on.
Like Draws Jr. What was the movie like the Dread Pirate Roberts from that movie? Princess Bride. Yeah, anyways, it was an 80s movie. It was great. It sounds worse than it really was. Brandon's getting texts from volunteers.
Oh, I won't be able to.
Who?
Yikes, young Paul.
Oh, good Paul, you're the best. All right, Ryan takes this one down using his table image. Says we should commentate on some of this stuff.
Yeah, we're good.
I mean, Ryan just basically bets out and everybody folds. So he was bluffing with the best hand, which is my favorite thing to do.
Right? I like it too, because if you get called, you're still good.
Right.
That's why it's good. They fold, you win.
You win.
They call, you win. They raise.
Yeah, it's the raising that gets you if they try to outplay you. Okay, so see, I told you, the Drunk 2-5 game, they're starting to come a little bit more regular now. The Blue Moon keg was gone at the end. I think they had to switch to something else later on.
All right, so we got a straddle here. Brian limps under the gun.
Yeah,
Fletch, Jack 3.
I think Brian just starts auto straddle from now on. I don't know if he does it from now on, but he does it a lot.
Look at Fletch getting in there with the Jack 3 off. He's got the button.
Still playing the 7 deuce game.
Options on the straddler, and here we go. 4 ways.
Hot garbage. If we did
$42 in the pot.
if I did a Monday poker fix of this hand, it would just be called hot garbage.
Queen Jack 8.
All right, let's see who plays it better, Brian or Fletch. No kicker. Brian, Brian checked his straddle.
Brian checked. No, Brian lived out the gun. John straddled.
Oh,
But
John
yeah, check. Fletch 25. John in there with the gutter ball. Brian in there with the second pair.
Wow. Oh, Fletch bet out his jack.
Yes.
Ace is going to slow him down a little bit.
Ace.
3
Fletch
spades.
with the
The
only
only
spade.
spade. No, the jack 3's going to be good.
Except for I think John's just going to continue betting and get Fletch to fold. We got a new player alert. New player alert.
Yeah, I think that's Paul, Phil, Paul or Phil.
I think it's
something
Phil.
with the P.
I'm going to go with Phil just
Phil?
because.
Hey, how you doing, I'm Phil? Do you give nods to the players like that when you sit down? If I was sitting across the table and a guy sits down and just immediately gives me a freaking wink and a nod, just be like, bro, I don't know who does it?
What does that mean?
Yeah, right. Like it's like.
It is Phil. I knew it. Boom.
Yeah, he's good. He's played it before. On stream, I mean.
I just want a recent.
So who took that one down? John won, and
Yeah, John bet the turn 50, and then they both just folded.
Fletch. I mean, it's hard to call with a 3 high spade. Draw.
All right, hold on. So Phil makes it 35. Brian 100.
Because it's the 7 deuce.
Does Phil know it's the 7
No,
deuce
he
yet?
doesn't. He does not know.
Oh man, he's about to get punished. I
Yep.
think. Welcome
And
to
it's
the
it's
table.
literally his first hand.
Hey, he sat down in the big blind.
Gets 5s.
Or
Raises
sat down
to
under
35.
Sat down under the gun.
Yeah,
Raises to 35.
because John straddled the hand before, right? And he's stuck in between John and Brian, which
Yeah.
is probably.
He
shows
must.
the 5, 7 deuce.
And then Phil goes, "Are we
What the
playing
hell
the
is that?
Are we playing the 7 deuce
Ah, probably
Oh, man.
something. Wait, here's the best part. And he's got to pay him a nickel.
I know.
What a shitty draw that is. Okay, guys, in the future, if you sit down in a 2-5 game, know any of the props that are going on, because otherwise you run into that exact hand where you punt off $40
Yeah.
for no other reason other than you didn't know the game that was being played. Pretty awesome, though. What else we got going on this weekend? It's been kind of a crazy summer.
We got a 240 Saturday
$240
at noon.
again, hosted by Brad Owen and Andrew Nemi.
So
If you
let's
guys haven't checked them out on YouTube, I think their videos are pretty cool.
They're
And
pretty
I'm
cool.
not like I mean, I'm a poker
Poker.
fan, but I don't watch poker
Hand
videos.
analysis.
Correct.
Hand
It's-
analysis.
not that I don't care. It's just I'm not into like hand analysis. I don't play enough. I play recreationally. I'm cool with just giving
Playing
my
your
money.
game,
Yeah, just give my money
losing
away.
it.
Yeah, I'm not thinking about what is this guy's range when he opens 3-bet to a 4-bet minus this small blind position. I can't even think of any other make believe stuff to come up with. But
That's
my whole
pretty
point of that is, even though that they do go pretty deep into some hand analysis, the vlogs are still really entertaining to watch. I watch them all the time just because they're funny. Like the last one he just did, Andrew Nemi.
Phil makes enough flushing on the river.
Nice. He did one. He just bought a new camera. And he's like, this isn't sponsored by Canon. They should sponsor me. He goes, because every poker vlogger out there right now is using the Canon Mark 7 II, which is the one GX7 Mark II. That's the one I use for our vlogs.
Yep.
And they just came out like a Mark III edition. So I honestly did buy it because that's the one that they use. And
Yeah.
he's like, it's the #1 vlog. So,
Yep. There you go.
I mean, literally Canon.
So he just made Canon.
So if the
$20.
president of Canon is watching
Sure he is.
today, I'm sure he is. Could you go ahead and just send some money to Andrew Nemi, and then I'll take my 10% agent
Okay.
fee,
Yeah.
management fee? That'd be fine. Ryan doesn't like his ace-6, but Fletch, cannot fold a
An
baby
ace?
ace.
Oh,
He's just
no.
like
And it's suited.
he's like baby
he's
ace Fletch. Well, he doesn't even need a reason to like justify it, but we all know Fletch loves the baby ace. We get him a shirt.
even like ace 7 off.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
just in love.
He's just any ace. He's cool. Any ace. Fletch is like that young guy who goes into his first gentleman's club and just falls in love with every stripper.
Yeah.
That's what it is. He just, by default, he sees an ace, he's in. Oh, it must be midnight because the lights just went out.
All right. Well,
And Brian's like, oh, hang on, what's going on?
checks through. Surprise Fletch didn't bet. Alright, so now Fletch and Phil are chopping, but Fletch has the nut flush draw. Phil's gonna bet something like 55.
Fletch is just free rolling here.
Free roll. John's gonna get out of the way with the queen nine.
Fade a queen or fade a club.
Club.
Nah. Split pot.
I feel like Phil might bet again though.
He will.
And Fletch isn't gonna fold, is he?
No. If he does, I'm gonna be really disappointed.
Here's the problem with playing small aces, everybody.
Your baby ace, you realize by the river, is, man, my kicker might not be good.
Yeah, and he's just basically
I mean,
calling,
right now
he's calling just to chop.
He's got to know. Right. Well, that's the other thing that sucks. I mean, you know your kicker's probably not going to play. It's like, am I calling just to chop here?
Well, it isn't going to play.
That's what I said. It's not going to play.
Yeah.
He's going deep in the tank.
Yeah.
Deep in the tank? Can we call it that?
Deep in the tank? No.
Why not? You don't like that one either?
No. He calls.
Yeah, how's he fold there?
Chop it up.
Bonus 20. Well, here's the best part. You're calling 100 to win
half of a $190 pot.
Correct.
So 95 bucks. Maybe.
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 And Phil might have bet that river to just like knowing it was a chop to try and get him off a chop.
Yeah, I love the bet of the river by Phil. It's the one time where the out of position kind of works in his favor because he can bet it out and put Fletch to the test. Because if he checks, Fletch checks, right? Or maybe Fletch fires in there to try to see if he can get the tie through. Ooh, congrats, Kenneth. You are now an Elite Plus level at Best Buy.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I don't know what that does. What does that do, Best Buy?
I don't know, but Best Buy gives pretty good rewards.
You told me the other day, you're like, where are you at? I'm like, oh, I'm at Best Buy. I was buying like a camera tripod or a battery or something, you know?
Yeah.
And, what you call it? You're like, oh, Best Buy's really weird now. There's like dryers and laundry stuff and ovens, vacuums. Like, it's not the old days of just a half a store full of DVDs, CDs
and video games.
Yeah.
And then a back computer section, and that was it. There's no more aisles. There's no aisles.
No. And they're like, some of them go the wrong directions. All right, we got a massive family pot that Chris raised with the real hand, King 10, and everybody else calls with today's word of the day, hot garbage.
A massive family pot, huh?
I mean, half.
Right.
Pretty good. Brian's lost, and it's weird to not have Brian in the hand. What kind of hands does he fold?
I didn't even look, but he must have just got one card.
He got one card.
He must have just got like the 3 of hearts. Was like, all right, I fold.
That was the best line that Jerry Gamilla said. He called. He's like, hey, how many people are in the CSOP main event on Thursday? I was like, I don't know, probably 2 tables. I think it ended up getting to 3. It was definitely the smallest field of the whole time.
It's like 25 players.
And he's like, well, I'm trying to decide if I should come tonight or come tomorrow. And I was like, well, I'm like, it's smaller field, less chips to win, but you could, He's like, Ken, I could come there and play with 1 card and beat those guys. I'm just like, that's awesome. Kind of true. So, I mean, Jerry came in and just showed off and ends up leaving the chip leader with, I think he left like 180K
Yeah, he
chips.
was at my table. He was dominating.
Yeah,
I just never knew what he had.
And the best part is about halfway through the day when he had a pretty big stack, or, later in the night, I was like, oh, hey, by the way, everybody, Jerry says he could beat you guys with 1 card. He says you could pick it, too.
Chris is raising it up.
Yeah, I mean, King 10 last hand, King Jack this hand. I always feel like I never liked the Queen Jack, King 10, King 10. Like I would much in my mind. I feel like 8-9's a better hand, even though it's not. Right? Why do I feel like those are better hands than like 2 blackjack cards?
Because 8-9's easier to play because you're either going to smash it or not.
Okay.
King Jack, if you flop a Jack, you don't know if you're good. You flop a King, you don't know if you're good. Like the hands that you make with 9-8 are like easy to play. Easy to play, even with 5 people in the pot. it's either gonna come 7-6 and you're gonna flop a draw and then hit the nuts or not. You know, it's,
Right.
you're never really gonna flop.
A king on a king high board and then get screwed all the way down at the end where the guy's like, oh, you got ace king.
Right, like you're never gonna play a
Or
pair,
I got
a
king
pair
queen
of
and you got
nines
king
or a
10.
pair of eights for a big pot all the way to the river, where you might play a pair of kings or jacks all the way to the river for
yeah.
bigger because
It's king.
really the only time you get in trouble with like nines and eights is like ace king 9-8 boards. Like we got like bottom two.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
king,
that's
it just
bad.
goes king 6-5. You're like, oh, I'm probably good.
All right, Brian and Ryan drinking at the same time. How cute is that?
So you're not.
What?
I don't know what I was saying.
Oh, there's a mug tournament for the. So the tournament on Saturday, which is the meetup game tournament, noon. It's a noon start on Saturday. So
First ever.
First ever noon start on a Saturday. So FYI,
So don't sleep.
Don't sleep. Sleep in a parking lot at the max, and you'll get a free add-on. P.S. There's no add-on in the 240. It's just 240 straight. 30K in chips, 20-minute levels. I'm expecting there to be, what, 70 or 80 players in this one?
I'll take the over.
Final table will be on the live stream. It won't actually be streamed. We'll record it and do a Thursday night commentary for it. Hopefully, Brad Owen or Andrew Nemi make it to the final table, because that would be super cool. We might do a featured table. Depends on how tired I am from the night before. There is an awesome giant trophy you get.
I'm gonna take over 100 in that tournament.
Really?
Yeah. Sorry.
Maybe we should just have these guys just move in.
Move in.
Oh, somebody just wanted to sit and go.
Sit and
1-1.
go?
No, that was a 1-1 game. Is this the day I yelled at that 1-1 table to get off?
No, that was the main event.
Oh, that was the main event.
Can't wait for that.
That'll be next.
Yeah.
Ooh, and the flop cam premiere, which is now like an exact science. It's super good. I love it. We're moving up in production. Nobody else can see you nodding your head.
Well, I was gonna make a bad joke and say it's tough to move down, but
low blow, Brandon. I am doing this all on a budget with no education. All I know is
YouTube videos.
YouTube videos.
And live at the bike.
Live at the bike. I did tweet out Ryan Feldman from Live at the Bike, and he actually responded to me. Like, I direct messaged him. It's weird when I say DM. Something like it sounds dirty.
Yeah, it does.
Right. So I sent him a private message. Not much better in the dirty department, but
direct message.
yeah, and he was cool. He responded. He's like, "Oh yeah, you know, any questions I can answer is fine." He's like, "I do have to say, like, he's like, it's, you know, it's, we're not training competition here." And I was like, super flattered that he would think in any way, shape, or form that we would compete with Live at the Bike.
Yeah, because it's like
Live at the Bike is like the
premier.
yeah, it's
streaming.
#1 streaming. Like, they're awesome. I think they do a lot of cool stuff. I think we emulate them as much as possible to try to make it as cool, but
right on our scale.
on our scale of things. So, anyways, it was really neat, and I thought that was cool. And I never asked him any questions. I was too embarrassed.
Yeah.
Too embarrassed to ask him anything.
I would ask like a high tech question that like he might not even know. Just like,
I said, I'm like, do you know any techie stuff? Because I'm like, I would love to try to see, like, you know, what chords you're using to make the whatever, you know. So we'll see.
Because we had all that trouble with the chords.
I finally got it together. It took forever. Anyways.
Fletch with the king 8 off.
Fletch with the king 8 off.
Yeah. So this Aloha Poke Bowl.
Yeah, you want to get in on this?
I'm ready, but it says on their website that the crunch only has 1 carb, which can't be true.
No, Brandon and I are both doing low carb. Carb conscious? Is that a better way to say it?
Sure.
I mean, you going like strict no carb?
Yeah, like 25 a day.
I don't even think I get to that.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know, you might. There's a lot of hidden stuff.
No, I know, because like ranch has like 2 carbs in it, and it's like, I'm probably putting a little too much ranch you do on my stuff.
Right. And like just a salad will have like 6 carbs in it. 4 fibers or something like that. But
All right, pocket 6 is from John the 2-seed?
John the 2.
John the 2-seed?
I
Oh,
kinda
no.
like- I
Look at
felt-
this. Phil's got 7s right next door. Ryan's going to get involved here with a queen 9. And lo and behold, he's going to have like 2 overs,
Yeah.
which is awesome. Fletch with the king 3. So basically the next best thing to a baby ace for
baby
Fletch
king.
is a baby king.
I kind of like Johnny Draws Jr. That's
Johnny
my new
Draws
favorite.
Jr.?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna, John, this is the closest, because I know he watches.
Yeah, I
And
asked.
Final Table, Brian, FTB, is like, he's pretty cool with his name right now. I think he digs it. And he really does. He plays everything. He he plays well.
Yeah.
We need a name for Ryan too, because I feel like he's kind of been around for a while. I think it's like the 4th time he's been on stream.
He's always my pick to click.
He's a good player.
I feel like he's the best player on the table.
Look at him just eyeballing everybody. Everybody else is getting drunk and he's just scooping them up. Scooping up their money. 4-5-9, so Ryan outpips Phil here. Pretty rough board.
Yeah, that's a good turn for Phil.
Yeah. I mean,
All the
he's
draws.
really just fading to 9. You're hoping maybe he's got clubs. 6-7 would be odd.
Tough to have 6-7.
It's true. Tough to have 6-7. I always forget about the counterfeit. Like,
Yeah, like that's
on
2 of
blocking
the 4
hands,
7s.
right.
But that's a lot of the 7s.
I mean, what could Phil put him on?
I don't know. Phil's got to think he's behind now.
After the
Sucks
call.
after the call. And, like, he's not going to bet the river for value. That's a terrible river for both players.
8's a little straighty.
Phil could turn his hand into a bluff here. He is blocking 6-7.
It's not against Brian. He's unbluffable.
Yeah. Phil also has the 7 of clubs.
What do they say? You can't bluff the rich or the stupid?
Can't bluff the rich or the stupid.
Yeah, I think he falls in the rich category.
So Phil is going to turn his
he
hand
fires.
into a bluff.
Can Ryan make this call?
And that's, I mean, Ryan should have a lot of clubs and stuff here. He doesn't. Lucky for Phil, he doesn't have clubs.
The original flush hits, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, this is a good hand.
It is a good hand. Ryan really doesn't beat anything but a bluff. And I mean, Phil would have had to fire flop, turn, river, all bluff him.
Yeah, how do you figure out that Phil has 7s here? I mean, like,
Well, he's probably never ever putting him on 7s. It's
Really?
more like, like 7s. He probably thinks he either has like a flush or nothing. This is kind of weird. 7s, he like turned his hand into a bluff.
I like it.
But I don't know if you can call. It's a tough call. Maybe Ryan's thinking. I don't even know what Ryan's thinking. I couldn't call, so I'm kind of happy he's even thinking about it. Wow.
Did you call?
Holy smokes, he called 7s and a 9. It's a $910 pot there. That's
Is
a
it really?
sick. It's a sick call.
I think that was a really good move by Phil.
Yeah,
I mean, he
I think I
basically-
would have snap folded.
He triple barrel, just kept
Yeah, he triple
firing. Just empty
I mean,
the
he bet
clip
the
on him.
flop thinking he was good. He bet the turn not really knowing. He
It's
bet
a
the
7.
river knowing. he
Full
was
well
deep.
knowing, yeah, he cannot win this hand unless he bets. Wow. Props to Phil for making a great play. Sometimes great plays don't work, you know? I was trying to think of a football analogy there, like he just threw up like a sick Hail Mary, gets caught, and then the dude's like,
was it.
flag on the play or
Yeah.
something, and it gets brought back. Wait, that would be better because it would be brought back. You're right. He caught it on the 1 yard line. The guy fumbles, and the other guy ran it down and scored. Like, come on. Fletch, how does Fletch even know how to play a massive ace? To
Yeah.
him, this has got to look like pocket aces.
Yeah, it does.
Ooh, and then he gets it up against John's ace jack. Draws Jr. is just in trouble.
Josh Jr. All right, I like
But DJ just makes shit happen. Yeah, it's like half DJ, half DGen. You know,
I got it.
I kind of like it. I think it might stick.
Oh, look, all of Fletch's weak aces would have hit, but his ace queen misses. Just kidding.
See fire C-bet here?
Well, there's a queen ball.
Mm.
John
They
turned the
check
gutter.
on the flop?
Yeah, check. John turned the gutter. He's not going anywhere. Fletch can be folded. And then Fletch is gonna put a little value bet out there, like 55, 60, 45. Went a little smaller. John looking him up with ace high.
That's
Brian,
I don't know why he's.
obscenely gesturing.
Wait,
somebody.
did he just go middle finger, middle finger, middle finger, middle finger,
Thumbs up.
thumbs up?
It's got to be Dapper. I see Dapper in the background there.
It is great. Who does that? Oh man. All right, went to showdown. Who's seeing the most? Well, Phil, because he's only played 3 hands and he's seen the river in all 3 of them. Minus the 5s versus 7 deuce.
So the lower the showdown, the better.
Because that means you're winning pots.
Without showing down.
Does that include like when I see it to the turn and then fold?
No.
It doesn't?
Showdown means you had to show your cards to win. I mean, I guess you could just be folding on the rivers and losing pots.
Right. Fletcherson with a king queen raising it up. Draws junior.
Ryan.
Uh-oh. 7 deuce. Gonna get
So he
in
made it a hard last
trouble.
time. What's he doing this time?
He's check raising. He's hoping. Yeah, here you go.
Oh,
75 guarantee. Brian comes back like 350.
Yeah.
So glad I didn't get out of line there.
Oh, he is. He's letting it go.
That'd be so great if you turned over 7. I know, right?
Yeah, if you have 7 deuce where a guy folds 7 deuce to you and you win the hand with 7 deuce,
Double or triple.
it should be like 5x.
Yeah.
All right, chip count. Ryan at 2K. Fletch is our second chip player, 13. DJ's at 1,200. Brian's floating around the middle. Chris is floating around the middle. Mike is down. And who's got 96 bucks?
Phil.
Oh, yeah. Phil's down, too. But
First
really,
bullet.
it kind of sucks to play good and be down, right?
Well,
Is this what the pros feel like?
Yes. That's how I feel like all the time.
That you
I
play.
guess I'm not really a pro. But
Man, I know. A good player. This is what good players feel like? Like I played good and just didn't get anything done?
It's the guy who, the Virgin Mobile guy.
Richard Bronson.
But no, it's in that area. It's the area by where he owns the island. Yeah, yeah.
I don't know what the hell I'm talking
I
about.
don't either, but I'm ordering food,
No,
so
no, it's not.
you're
It's
gonna
not
pause it,
brand.
or are you gonna tell your order over the broadcast?
No, we'll pause it. We'll be right back, folks, with this scheduled break from Ahi Poke Bowl. Ahi Poke Bowl.
Aloha.
Wait, hold on, let me try that again. 3, 2, 1. We'll be back from this scheduled break from Aloha Poke Bowl, Naperville. All right, welcome back from our scheduled break from Ahi Aloha Poke Bowl. What's the name of the place?
Aloha.
Aloha Poke. It's good though, right?
Aloha Poke Company, not Poke Bowl.
My wife loves it. She eats there 3 days a week.
Yeah.
It's really good. It's like sushi in like a bowl.
It's like Chipotle sushi.
It's an Asian Chipotle.
Yeah.
Asian Chipotle. No, I tried. Half Hawaiian, half Asian, half Chipotle. It's really good. Mike's trying to get this down with a little 9-7. Suited hearts. He flopped a 7. DJ's got him drawn pretty slim here with the queen kicker. Yeah,
Pretty slim.
pretty slim. Oh,
no.
Seven's the worst card.
All in.
The worst. No! Mike, take it back. You should take back. I got a 7.
Me too.
I'm screwed. Oh, that's the worst.
That was like a little mini slow roll. Did you see that? Yeah, so John only flipped over the 7, and then the queen was stuck behind.
I think it was unintentional.
It was definitely unintentional,
yeah,
for sure.
But there's nothing worse.
Mike's like, oh, 7-1, 7-1, 7-1, 7.
Oh, no.
Queen.
Queen.
Okay.
Because really, if he needed to have the same hand, right? He couldn't win the hand, correct?
Once John chose a 7, he could only chop. A 9 or worse, and they chop.
Right. Anything better than a 9, he loses.
I
That sucks.
didn't even realize it. I go, holy shit.
Phil's all smiles considering he's only got 76 bucks in front of him.
Yeah. Phil's like,
He played good. He's not topping off though.
Nah, sometimes you just finish topping off.
Topping up?
Not topping off. That's
What's topping off?
your gas tank. Topping off your gas tank.
Right. Why would it not be the same analogy? I'm topping off my chip stack. Topping out? Whatever.
I don't know.
All right, John's got a Fletch hand. Fletch has
has
got
a
a Fletch
Fletch
hand.
hand.
Chris
Chris
has got
has
a Fletch
Fletch
hand.
hand.
John's got a Fletch hand. Brian's the only one with a real hand here, which is weird because normally Brian's the
Has a
one with the
Fletch
crap hands. 9-7 deuce. Nobody flops a pair.
King Jack is the favorite. Pair of
6 ball. Nobody's got nothing. No. Nobody's got a pair yet.
Oh, I just saw that King Jack was on 13%, so assume something.
Well, now they're
Fletch
chopping.
has a flush draw.
Right.
There's some double belly busters out there for the 5-4, a 3 or an 8.
All the 5's got the 8.
Thanks, Brian.
Thanks, Brian.
Brian actually shows the Jack of clubs, I think.
And gets there with the Jack. Jack's good. King High's gonna take it down unless
No.
Ryan's gonna bet it. He ain't no punk.
Ryan knows the only way you can win the pot is to bet
Boom, boom,
whatever.
boom, 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 boom. Remember that one dude that came in? We were going pew, 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 like the little celebration
Yep.
gunshots, and
Yep.
then he was like, boom, boom, boom. scared the crap out of all of us.
AK-47
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I guess you kind of had to be there for that one, but it was funny. That was an odd game.
It was.
Somebody should have sneezed earlier, in fact. Would have won the hand. Instead, Ryan waited all the way to the end and then just fired a little teeny tiny.
Somebody bet the time. Yeah. Oh, that's because some people folded.
Oh yeah, Fletch.
They all didn't get to the river.
Fletch bet his flush draw.
Yeah.
I am.
Ryan Ace King. Making it 20.
Yeah, I mean, I like how he keeps the sizing consistent.
Yeah.
How long is the Aloha Pokey? Say?
They already confirmed. I don't know how long it usually takes. I'm assuming we'll get it right when we're done here.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
That'd be nice. And Ryan takes it down.
Yeah.
Phil's just gonna ride out this 500 barrel. Maybe you can triple up and be back to 300 or something.
I don't know. Sometimes I feel I get it. I do both.
I do
Sometimes
both,
I'll just,
too.
I'll buy in again, and other times I'll just.
It feels really good when you run up your 76, just even like back to 300.
Yeah, but
Then you're still only in for 5.
But then in my brain, this is what happens. Best case scenario, I turn my $75 into $300 or $400, right? And I'm like, wow, that was awesome. And then I go, well, wait, if I'd have had $400, would I have ran it up to 1,200?
Probably not.
I don't know.
Maybe.
The whole game
Sometimes.
changes.
Yeah,
Because
it
you
does.
play differently.
Right, you're just all in. You're making.
Right.
Phil's gonna go.
Maybe it's good for more of like a thing where it's like, I'm just thinking on personal level here that like I get a little on tilt when a hand like that happens. Like I should have won and I didn't. It's kind of nice to have the 76 because I don't spew off any more chips, right? Like I'm gonna play very tight, very aggressive. It's like all or nothing, right? I mean, it's like a punishment to myself,
Agreed.
right?
So Phil here is just gonna go
Can
with
we
it.
can we call it spewing off?
Spewing off?
Spew?
It's kind of like spew.
Spew podcast? Spew.
So Phil gets it in with an open ender, no diamond. Brian calls him off with 9 deuce.
No diamond. It's
And
great.
Phil's 40% here. He's got a 10, a 5, a king.
King's good.
Or a
Diamond
10.
hits on the river. Almost a straight flush out there.
See, now Phil's up to 180. Doesn't even feel bad. He's only in for 500.
Wait, and then the 8 made him a straight in the end anyways?
The 10 made him a straight.
Right, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, so he turned his overcard and reversed straight. No diamonds inside.
Player in position. Player position. So Phil gets a nice more than double up.
Yeah,
Little double up plus.
right.
Now he's at 178, one more double up, and
He's equal,
you're
yeah.
good. I mean, you're
You're
not
good.
even, but
You were feeling
you're
okay.
400,
Right.
and you're feeling good about it. All
There's
right,
just
Phil, I
something
take
about-
it back. This was a good plan.
There's just something about having 300 and being for 500 feels so much better than having 800 and being for 1,000.
Yeah, that's
I
a
don't
good.
know,
No,
it's-
that's a good. No, it's a good point. Man, did he just fold tens?
No, Phil made it like 70.
Okay. 45. So John raised with Fletch hand.
I just can't believe all these ace-8s are, all these ace,
Yeah, it's
ace
playing
offsuits are
very, very
Look at an ace.
ace heavy.
Yeah.
And here's why. Ace 8-3. John gonna let him hang. Oh no, it's Phil's action anyways.
Oh, sucks for Phil. I think he put in like almost everything.
Yeah, at this point he's getting it all in. Yep, I think it was a bet all in call.
He folded.
He folded?
Yeah, he bet 75, left himself a 50.
Well, back to where we started.
Yep. He showed tens and
But they call it from the felt. It's an okay name.
do you want the water? Do you want some water? I'm just hiding all the water.
No, go ahead. Did you already drink half?
No, I haven't touched this one.
Ooh, I do like natural electrolytes. 7-Eleven, folks, our second sponsor of this Thursday night commentary, is doing 2-for-1 Fiji bottles. If
Alright, buy one,
anybody's-
get one free.
Buy one, get one free. Which could just mean that
They double
maybe
the price
somebody
and-
just accidentally took 2 and only paid for 1.
Possible.
Yeah, it seems
Johnny
like a
did.
screw up more than anything.
I believe they just chopped that right there.
Yeah. Are you an always chop guy?
Yeah, unless it's four-handed.
Maybe 5-handed? What's the cutoff?
Five-handed, I'm like, I'm indifferent. If nobody's chopping.
If everybody's chopping, chop it. Don't want to be-
Six-handed, chop it up. Let's go. Four-handed, never chopping. It's pretty.
Hand number 93, folks.
John limps with the ace jack this time. Raises the ace eight, limps the ace jack, but he is on the big gun as opposed to on the button. Big difference. And Ryan calls, and that's it. We're heads up. John flops another ace. Ryan's got nothing. John's content to check it down.
You win.
And
You win.
You're good. 10 high.
Well, that was a really fast hand.
that was hand 94, just like that. Boom.
$50 bomb pot, right?
What do you thought?
Phil's trying to get a $50 bomb pot. Brian said. Phil's like, ah man, I got 50.
I only got 50.
Double board?
Would you rather do flips or bomb pots?
Flips.
I would much rather do
Double board
flips.
bomb pot? I mean, no bomb pots either?
Bomb pots don't do it for me. I'm a very anti-bomb pot.
I just, you know,
Isn't that double?
Yeah?
I don't know. I never know how to play them.
What are we doing?
My experiences, it always just ruins that.
Cost you money?
PLO double board?
It always just ruins it. All right, let's see how my theory works.
So you're
I
doing a
always say
$20
they're
bomb
doing a
pot?
$20 bomb pot. Everybody's gonna see the flop,
$20.
and it's probably gonna check through the whole flop, and then somebody's gonna bet the turn, and then that's it. This person's gonna win. There's never gonna be any action. That's my prediction. I've never seen this hand. I have no idea. This is how I think bomb pots happen.
Nice. Oh, they're doing 2 flops.
Okay.
Which is no good for us on TV because we can't see 2 flops.
Yeah, this is
I feel like
not a fan of this at all.
6-7 might be decent.
Yeah, well, it stinks for us on television because we can't see what they have. Except until next week when we have the flop cam out there.
Right.
Then we would know what's going on. But that'll have to come for next week.
All right. So
Phil's getting it all in.
Phil's getting it all in no matter what. I mean, he's got 25 into $1 million, so.
I'm in.
Yeah, he's got about what, $30, $35, $36.
30,
Looks like 36.
30, looks like 31.
All right, Phil, I'm pulling for you. Come on, Phil. He's smiling.
So we don't know any cards. We know nothing.
We have no idea. What are your thoughts on the double burns
I'm
too?
pretty sure you're not supposed to burn once.
I mean, I don't think there's any hard and fast rules for
Double boarding.
double board bomb pots. Because when you're playing Omaha and you run it twice, you do the top board and then you do the bottom board, which is there's you don't do
They're
2
all
turns and then 2
separate.
rivers. It's all
Right.
separate.
Scooping this bitch. Great. I was just going with the confidence roll, but alright.
Ryan's got confidence.
Deuce on the top, ace on the bottom.
That's a face card and a middle card.
Check.
Check.
Alright. Jack 5. Ace queen. Ace.
Phil's reaching for his pocket, so I'm assuming that means he
didn't make
can't
anything.
win.
I knew he hit the 9. That's why he bet it. Because he had the top pair. So he beats you on both boards.
But the whole point of burning, right, is so even if the deck is marked, you couldn't see the next card.
Is that what it's for?
Yeah.
Fine.
So even if there was like the deck had a little
You
mark,
wouldn't know what.
you wouldn't know that card's coming next.
While betting, if I
Right.
knew that an ace of hearts was coming out, I would obviously bet a lot differently.
Right.
I got the bottom.
So if you're running a turn and a turn, like that burn protects both of those next 2 cards.
Right.
Where you wouldn't need to burn twice.
All right. Well, now we know. The more you know. Remember those in the 80s?
No, I don't. I wasn't alive in the 80s. No, for one day, I was not alive in the 80s.
Not one day?
No.
Man, I got through all the 80s. It was great. I only missed 6 months of the 80s. 5 months, technically.
I
No,
only missed,
6 months.
I only missed 5 months of the 90s.
Nice. I forget our birthdays are a month apart, right?
Yeah. 10 years.
Yeah, that part too.
Yeah.
All right, we're back in action.
We're getting there. Guys, this is why I don't like bomb pots.
It slows down the game.
Slows down the game. Nobody even made any money.
I will say this.
They're all just getting back to
They're
our money.
chopping up some of. No, I mean they're chopping up like $100. So they
Right.
risked all of that money
for $50.
for $50.
And it took twice as long,
Right.
and we didn't get any footage from it.
Nope.
Is that
Back to normal.
And
Shoot me with a dart in the neck.
I should clip that 3 minutes right there and then show it to everybody on why I double board.
Why
bomb
you're not a
pots
fan of double
suck.
board bomb pots? What about a single board bomb pot? Better?
Better.
Better.
At least somebody wins the whole pot.
I'll break one of these cards one day and I'll have to buy you a new deck.
All right, Phil potentially going to get more money.
Yeah, I don't know if he comes back or not. Chris is getting a little squirrely with his.
3 deuce. I just think he hasn't played a hand, and that bomb pot took forever. He's just like,
I gotta get some action
Let's
in. Him and Dijon.
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 Looks like a lot of face
Looks
cards.
like an
right
8.
there. Ooh.
I saw an 8. 8 in the window.
Well, 8's not getting him any action. 5? He's got a 5 out? Calls. Give the kid a 5. One time. Get him paid off. Ooh, I thought it was a 5. No. Just
He checks and then
insta-muck.
folds.
Insta-muck. Playing a board.
John shows 3 8s.
1 8 was good.
3 or 4 would be nice.
1
Should have
7.
5 was good.
Yes. 1 7 for 7 I was good.
That's great.
Yeah, he's having his last cigarette of the night.
How did he get so many fucking chips?
They're commenting on Fletch's
Smoking.
smoking and how he got so many chips.
Yeah.
Really, even the players don't know how Fletch got so many chips.
Baby aces.
Baby ace.
Baby ace.
Let's see what Ryan does with the baby ace here.
I was gonna say the right thing, Ryan. Nope. Calls it.
But now we are only 5-handed.
5-handed. No, Mike's he's waiting. He's not in yet.
So we're 4-handed.
4-handed.
All right, so an ace is pretty good for
Yeah, I give that's a lot better credit.
Set mine, alright?
Set my knee, he says.
Check.
And look at he folded when somebody made a 20.
Check.
too.
Gimme. Oh, baby.
Chris got a gutter.
Were you gonna
That
say
looks
that?
like an ace. Okay.
Face card.
Is that awkward?
Looks like the deuces might win here.
Eh.
Shows a deuce, shows a jack. Oh no, it doesn't even show it, just wins it.
They add up to 4.
Yeah, I mean, so that's
Just wins it.
2 pair, 4s and queens.
So John is the big winner. John and Ryan. And Fletch. John, Ryan, and Fletch.
Now they are going to do bomb pots at for the meetup game
Okay.
because he asked me, and I said, yeah, that's fine. They can, but as long as the table agrees, kind of willing to let some weird stuff happen this Friday.
Yeah. No. No, it
John with the ace 4 on the button. He's gonna raise. it
Ace
up
4
a little bit.
suited.
Nope, he's gonna go for the limp.
You were so thin.
So right, just throwing
Ryan limping it up. Ryan checking it up.
Only Chris is out of this game, huh?
Shocking.
No, you're not.
Yeah, right.
Well, we're gonna play another one. How'd you know? I know everything. You know.
3-3 king.
Really?
I like the point. I like the point when I check. Yeah, to you. Do you ever do like the finger roll? Like go ahead,
Yeah.
next card, next card,
Yeah.
next card.
What? No.
Ryan gonna try.
Uh-oh,
to take it
Fletch is
down.
coming back with a rack. 2 racks.
Not good.
Racking up.
We're gonna play another one.
He says, you hurt my feelings, you skipped me on the bomb pot.
40.
Yeah, Fletch is a big advocate of bomb pots.
Did you really?
Yeah, he loves it.
No kidding.
You can get in there with ace 3 and then
Rip it the whole way down.
yeah.
Look at that, right as that.
Rip it the whole way down.
All right, Chris is out. John's out. Brian on the button with the king 7 off. Folds 5-handed. They're not gonna chop. Ryan completes with the queen 7 and Fletch with the 10 deuce in the big blind. Guys. Fletch flops the best hand
Big blind special.
and wins.
Button's good. Why are you giving him the money?
Chip count.
Thanks, Petey.
Brian Brian's kind of lost a little bit there. I mean, he's still float. I think he's still in for like 700, right?
Yeah.
I don't think he's in for anything too
Oh, I
terrible.
think he's in
just
for
down.
500.
Oh, so he's up a little bit.
Or actually, I lied. He's in for 600. He's down because they had him in minus 53 bucks. So football season's about.
Yeah, it was funny. I mean, not funny. It was. I noticed a ton of people on Sunday were wearing Bear stuff.
Bear stuff?
Yeah, it was like I was like, whoa! All the Cub sock stuff are gone.
Yeah.
Everybody's immediately switched to
Bears.
Bears attire. Fletch has got his queens, a pair of matching queens. Ryan gonna see it? No. He scared everybody with those racks. He scared him with those racks.
For anybody that's wanting, they're still preparing our order. Fletch, Jack 7 on the button. Chris is going to punish with the King 10. John's in there with my favorite hand.
Jack 8, Jack 7, King 10.
Bunch of middle cards, please. Alright,
Well,
it's pretty good.
yeah, it's a unique flop considering John and Fletch both flop a middle pair. Chris has got an open ender. Chris bets it out. I like that.
Nice continuation.
Yeah.
Continuation.
A little semi bluff.
A little C bet bluff. Semi. 9. Boom.
There
Easy
it is. Look at that
game.
smile, kids.
Is he
Now
gonna
he's
check
thinking,
it?
how much can I bet?
No.
75. I like the keep betting it. Problem is, you were hoping one of them had a queen. Fletch, you gonna see anything drawing dead?
This is where playing tight kind of hurts you.
Right. I mean, you know, everybody puts him on a bigger hand. I mean, if Fletch had a queen,
If you're thinking about it with a jack, he's probably calling it a queen.
no. Think the sizing was too much, or
No, 75 into 180. I mean, that's less than half.
Yeah.
Pretty good. I mean, there's no flush draws out there.
Yeah,
I would have checked.
maybe
the
a
turn.
check just to see.
Just to let him catch up a little bit.
You might have induced a bet from either Fletch or John.
Right. Or, and, you know, if John hits a 10 on the river, John makes a worse straight.
Right.
They could make two pairs.
Well,
God forbid
both
Jack
of them
comes.
would make it straight at that point, right?
But his can't.
Ah, oh,
John
well,
would
yeah,
have eight,
actually
nine,
with the
10,
eight.
Jack queen.
Yep.
Yeah.
Sorry, my bad.
All right, we're back to five-handed play here.
Ride Queen Jack under the gun. Limp it in.
Queens for Fletch again.
Ooh.
Chris out of there, John out of there, Brian out of there. And
Brian's gonna see a flop.
Gonna see a flop.
For less.
There you go. 5 more, sir. Okay, here's white.
All right.
My red stacks are all even. All right, so he does hit the jack. He doesn't know he doesn't want, but
And
there's
it's an ace out there too, so it might slow Fletch down a little bit. 40?
Yes, I think Ryan knows that Fletch doesn't have an ace because.
Yeah, and he's probably
Fletch
thinking his
checked the
Queen Jack's
flop.
good.
Yeah.
What's he worried about? King Jack?
Or Fletch is gonna show down.
Yep, check.
And win. Shows the jack.
Shows
or
the-
maybe the queen. Not sure.
I think he intended to show the Jack and accidentally showed a Queen.
Oh, you got queens? I got a queen.
I got Queens too, but your kicker's better.
Yeah, queens with the queen kick that beats queens with the jack.
End of the night play. Things get a little crazier.
All right, hand 101. I was just going to ask if we were down over to hand 100.
I would say yes.
Yep,
We are.
we are.
Over 100 hands. Fletch.
Hey, 7. I don't understand. It's amazing.
Alright, Brian's got a real hand here. Ace Queen.
Not that I'm rooting against Fletch,
No.
but I would like to see him get punished one of these times. Just like an ace queen 7. Or like an ace ace deuce. Ace ace deuce ain't happening here because Ryan
We're kind of short on aces right now. I kind of like the 6-4. Ace 6-4 would be a sweet
30%.
flop.
Nope, no punishment.
9-7-7,
Just all glory.
Fletch drills it. I like the check on the flop. Wet napkin on the turn. Ryan's gonna take a stab at it.
It's just gonna flat.
Yeah, I mean it's the right move, right?
Yep.
What are you afraid of?
Nada. A lot of flush draws about the flop. Brian showing his monster.
Hoping the cameras can see him too, but that camera wasn't on, Brian.
It's not a 10 river, is it? Because that'd be an unlucky river. It kind of looks like a 10, which would suck for Brian. It is. Gosh, that's pretty
Yep.
unlucky.
And he bet into him.
I think he went super small because he always thinks he's good here and is trying to value bet.
Fletch is raising. 100. 65 is probably the number that, I mean, look at him. He's thinking about it.
So here's the thing. I think Ryan bet small because he knew thought he was good.
Right.
And was betting to try and
A
get
value
value.
bet, just trying to get
So
value.
then Fletch raises him, and the problem that Ryan is now having is, does Fletch just think that my weak river bet was
A
weak
bluff, right.
and bluff, and then he induced a raise here because you start leveling with yourself, like, man, I made this look like I'm weak, and now I got raised. Did I get raised because he's got a 7,
The 7's been
or did
sleeping
I
the
get,
whole time,
or did I
right.
get raised because he
Just
thinks
because
that I'm
he thinks,
bluffing?
yeah. I mean, he
And-
calls. I think it's the right move there. I mean,
Yeah, it sucks.
it's only 65. I mean, it is what it is. You lose that hand. It's an unfortunate river.
Well, we got racks over here from John too, but it looks like this game makes it a while, huh?
I think they're fake racks. I think they're thinking of folding or getting out, and they haven't actually done it yet. What?
I thought that.
No, that was just me.
That was you. All right.
What are your thoughts on racking up your chips before you leave? You're not allowed to play out of the racks. So, I mean, that's a thing that you can't do anyways. But are you
I'm like a 1 or 2 hands before I leave rack up kind of guy.
really?
If I have a lot of chips. Like if I only have like 400 or 500, like if I only need 1 rack, like I'm just gonna wait.
John opens up with Ace King.
I know.
Get 2 callers. Good lord, sorry everybody, that was a big yawn.
Fletch 3 deuce.
That's some bullshit. Fletch, it's called
2 3 4. 2 4 6 flop. I mean,
You want to play that game?
2's a hot 2 right now.
I really like
Fletch has got the gutter ball in the pair and is way ahead.
Bet 20 call 20 call 20.
10 ball changes nothing.
No,
And Brian
I
check.
think this is a Fletch checks it down. He's a check calling it
I
now.
know I'm good.
He knows.
Never
he's
mind, he
good.
knows he's good.
Ah,
Check, check.
They're deuces.
Deuce is good.
motherfucker.
I think I heard a mother trucker in there too.
Fletch wins.
Fletch
Fletch
wins.
wins. Fletch is fun to play with when he's winning.
Yes.
He is.
The game is called motherfucker.
Well, so are you. So,
I am.
so am I too. We're
Yeah.
all fun to play with. We're all, most of us.
Most of us are fun to play with when we're winning. I am not fun to play with when I'm losing. I am a crybaby. I bitch the whole time.
Yeah, I've tried to work on mine. I've actually worked
Gotten
on
better?
mine. Yes, a lot better.
Not like being on tilt or.
No, sometimes I'm tilting, but I'm not like complaining.
John Queen 10, racking him up. Still gonna play it? Yeah.
Okay.
Brian with the ace deuce. Loving them Fletch hands.
Okay, nice.
I thought he was cutting out a raise there, but those were just white chips.
Nice.
Everybody's in? Family pot?
Family. No mock.
Jack 7-7. Anybody got 7? Oh yeah, Ryan's got
Ryan's
7.
got a 7.
No Jack out there.
Your order's been picked up. John's done. Booking a win.
Papa.
I'll do it when it's my small line. What's the difference? Give a shit. It's 4
And then there were 4.
Christ. $40 bomb pop. Let's go. 20.
All right, so since we're getting towards the end here, let's talk about to our true fans what's coming out starting in September. After Labor Day, what are we doing? Starts with an O, ends in a
Open face Chinese
open
league.
open face Chinese poker league.
Is that really it?
Yeah, I think it's a great idea.
AJ, you're gonna get in trouble when Brandon sees this.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what happened there.
Oh, they're doing a
He's
bomb
gonna
pot.
fire you.
Another double bomb pot?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Fletch knows I hate this.
I'll be looking forward to having the flop cam for these for next time.
Yes.
Just right now it kind of stinks because we
It
can't
does stink.
see it.
All right, so let's do some accounting here and see if anybody actually makes any money. And let's take a time test.
I didn't even look yet.
A lot of checking it down here.
There's that $40 thing again.
I know, I mean.
I mean.
So my prediction of bomb pots is check the flop, somebody bets the turn, and then takes the top.
Yeah.
Yes!
And there it is.
Bluff goes! It's bad for the game, guys.
Somebody else has said it's bad for the game.
DC.
So there you go.
That took about 2 minutes off the clock.
Yeah. And it went check flop, won that turn.
Yeah.
Full.
Not a lot of action.
No.
Kind of the opposite.
And it's double board too, so you'd think there might be some action.
All right.
But whatever. Ryan Queen 4 offsuit, out of there. Fletch probably some weak ace, some weak queen.
Weak queen.
Yeah.
Chris with a weak jack. And Brian with a weak queen.
Yeah. Suited.
Let's see who plays it better.
Brian, no.
Brian or Fletch?
Brian made it 30. That's it. Fletch. Or Brian
So,
played it better.
I would say Brian played it better.
Yeah. All right, they're passing white chips around. Ryan has nice even stacks, so look for him to play a little tighter.
Yeah.
No,
Do you do that when they're? Yeah, I think I do too. I feel. Let's do chip stacking. You like 200 stacks?
No,
yes?
no, I'm a 100 stacker almost all the time.
I do 100 stacks all the time. I like to build 6 on the bottom, so 600 in, and then I start the second row
Of 3.
of 300, and then I try to get to the the peak. I let it go a little higher because then I'm playing off of that top stack. But it's 100% true. Like if I get to that third tier, where I'm into the 900 plus range, I always find myself changing because I'm like, I don't want to mess up my super awesome pyramid. Are they doing another double board bomb pot?
You're letting them.
Son of a gun!
This
Makes for terrible television.
They don't do this on Fridays.
This isn't live at the Max. If we had a TV show for CCG, what would we call it?
I like TV.
CCG Poker TV?
Yeah.
You don't like CCG Poker Radio, though?
No. I mean, it's all right.
That's not bad.
You're the best.
All right, so what's your prediction for Friday? Tomorrow.
Because you're the best.
Tomorrow,
How many games? How many games at 6 o'clock?
22.
Oh, my gosh. Everybody knows the record's 23, so we got to peel off a 24th game just to squeak in as the largest. I don't care how it is.
Games.
What?
We've had 23. Oh, the 23 games.
23 games for them. The
Oh, that's
meetup
all right.
games, the
Oh, yeah.
biggest
So we'll
game.
just keep opening. We'll just open 25.
Yeah, just make it
Fill
25.
in.
Fill it in. All right, you heard it here first, folks. All right, Fletch, get him in that circle, homie. Ooh, 9-6 spades.
So I like the 6. I like going 4-3-2-1 for 1,000 on the bottom if you can. But the problem is that
4,
4
3.
like bowling pins. 4-3-2-1 for your stacking chips. The bigger
4.
triangle.
Oh yeah, no, I never do that. I always do
Yeah.
the 3, 2, 1.
Because then you can go.
Sometimes I do an octagon. Depends. But then it's always like when you get that third level, and then the guy's like, "Oh, can I get 100 in red?" I'm like, "Damn it!"
So
no,
that's
I don't
what
wanna do
happens
that.
at the horseshoe all the time. Because people always just pull black chips out of their pocket.
Yeah.
100 bomb black chips. Then somebody needs to make change, and I got 600 on the bottom.
Oh no, Brian hits the straight on the river.
I'll never ever give you
Just yells, "I need a deuce," hits the deuce, and then fires 110 or 125 bucks at him. That's great.
$25 at a fucking gutter ball.
$125 on a gutter
I
ball.
think it was an open under, yeah?
Uh,
He had 6-3, it was
yeah,
5-4.
yeah, I mean, it was open ended, but Fletch doesn't know. What Fletch doesn't know won't hurt him. Voluntary put in pot. Brian and Fletch are our two heavy hitters right now.
Yeah.
They love voluntarily putting money in that pot.
Sorry, your kicker wasn't that good.
I do like Ryan's game. I think he plays a really nice game.
That one's getting tight.
I mean, all these guys play pretty well. I mean, they each have their own style, right?
Yeah.
That's a hashtag
Chris is being forced to actually play some hands here.
Yeah, I mean,
One-handed.
short-handed, you got to get in there. I mean,
Yeah.
otherwise you're just,
Heads up.
you don't get anything.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up here.
Problem is aggressiveness. Aggressive play kills in short-handed.
What do you mean?
Like it's just so hard to play against. Like right here, ace. Ryan flops nothing but just bets and just wins.
Yeah.
I mean, eventually. It's like,
Would you say you're a more aggressive player, passive-aggressive, tight-aggressive, loose-aggressive?
Ooh.
What did, what's his name? Dan Blitzerian said he
Created lag.
lag, loose-aggressive.
Yeah. I'd say I'm like tight, aggressive. I don't know.
Ever thought about it, or?
No. Everybody perceives me as being very loose, so I use
Call
that.
my call.
It's good.
It is good. They always think I'm bluff.
Thank you, Mike Emelson, for signing up on our YouTube channel. Appreciate that. Folks, if
Nice.
you haven't signed up on YouTube yet, please do so. I mean, like 60% of the people who watch our videos are not subscribers. You don't get anything for being a subscriber, except you get notifications when we send out videos, which is kind of cool. YouTube searches us better if we have more subscribers. It'd be cool to like get more subscribers too.
Yeah.
You got a
Really
half
good.
a floor.
So we do have a bet on the flop, and then it's check, turn. Where's our little cheat thing that you said would be back?
Well, it only happens when their heads up.
Oh, the action?
Yep. This might be the last week before they did the update too. So,
Okay.
but I think it's typically only for when they're heads up. It's like the heads up history.
But I did need a 4.
Ryan makes the right move and folds there.
Oh, like 60 there?
Brian moving up, chipping up here.
Can you control what comes up in these chip counts? Or like
You
what
can,
comes up?
yeah, you can do different statistics. I think I just use all of them, and then
Oh,
it's
yeah.
like typically it does like chip count like every 7 hands, and then like the other 3 hands out of 10 are like
One
different.
V-pip, one
Whatever the
frequency,
whatever
one
the
up or
yeah,
down.
there's like a bunch of different ones.
So
I like the up or
you-
down.
You can't
It's just cool.
I did.
like put in your own stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's a lack of my question. I'll have to email
Cause
them.
it'd be nice to just put like our weekend schedule up in between. hands or
Oh
something
yeah,
like
that would be cool. I'll see if I can figure that
Just
out.
like something.
You can do like a running
something
sticker at the
custom.
bottom. Like, have you ever seen? Left
Yeah,
Right,
yeah,
like,
yeah,
sticker?
yeah. We should do that too. We should have it.
All right, Ryan flopped a baby ace into a
Tap me.
top pair with a shitty kicker. Don't think he's gonna get any action. Oh no, Fletch is in there with a 10. Chris is out. Fletch is down to 5 outs. One of them's
How
already
annoying
dead.
is they're all using their white 'cause it's the end.
Yeah, I checked you.
Go ahead.
Check, check.
Peter.
What do you need? That? Ooh, $30.
$30 he yells.
We got an ace.
Maybe. Maybe not.
Fletch just goes, you got an ace.
I like Ryan's response. Maybe. Maybe not. Sometimes I do.
Find out.
Do you ever show cards for anything?
Yes.
He can't say that. I showed him once.
When it got the showdown, maybe, right?
I big that vote on that.
I sure.
The 5s, yeah.
I think I just think I'm so much better than
I
them.
fired out 60 like
Doesn't
that.
matter.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It
you're like
doesn't
Jerry
matter.
Yang. I could beat you 1 card.
Right.
It's a good line from Cincinnati Kid with Steve McQueen. He's playing this kid. He's throwing quarters at the wall, and he beats the kid. He goes, "You're not ready yet for me, kid." He takes the kid's dollar.
Yeah,
I
see
always
the
like that.
split, yeah.
It's a fun movie. Fletch is back in there with that naked ace. Chris 7-8. Brian King 10 suited, giving him the finger wag. Matumbo. You gonna 3-bet him?
I could raise Fletch, but
No.
Chris,
Ryan getting in there gonna try and set my. All right.
Did
This
you
is
hear what he
nice.
said? He goes, "I can raise Fletch, but I can't raise Chris." He's worried about Chris being behind him there. Ooh, Ace King 10 or Ace King Queen.
Somehow, some way, Fletch ahead again with his weak ace. Not anymore.
Not anymore, Brian says. Brian's gonna check it down. Fletch is gonna fire at it. $40.
Said something about
I wonder what Ryan's gonna do on the river. What's Ryan gonna do? He's gonna check the river.
I think he
just
bets.
lead?
I think he bets it.
I don't understand
I
that.
checked.
No, he
Check,
checks it.
check.
Yeah. See, I don't like to check there because.
All the aces are just gonna check back.
Right. Now again, maybe they're just playing friendly. End of the night. Not trying to gut a guy or anything like that.
I was nice, I checked it.
Yeah, try
See,
to
that was
track
nice. I checked it.
Did I do that?
This is who I was pissed I checked.
What's your favorite number of, like, how big of a table do you like to play at? Like, do you prefer a full table? Do you like playing heads up? Anywhere in between? What's like your premium number? Like, if
In
you're sitting
Hold'em?
down, yeah, hold
8,
8-handed.
8 or 7.
I mean,
8 followed by 7 followed by 9
out of curiosity, just
followed by 6 followed by 10.
okay.
8.
Eight is the
8. It's
number.
perfect. It's not too like you can still play pretty snug, but it's not 10-handed where like
It's always out there.
yeah, 10-handed is just brutal for me. 6-handed I'm no good at because it's just like a whole different game of. And then anything less than that is hard. You have to be good. It's like a whole different game.
Short-handed play. Fletch has got a jack here.
I feel like half this tape ain't making it.
Ryan
Oh,
doesn't.
I'm
Ryan-
sorry. Fletch has jack 8.
Yeah, and Ryan doesn't even want to call.
I'm
He might be raising actually.
Lion hand is making
Yeah, 135.
135.
All right, so we had a $10 bet, $35 bet,
135.
135, and Fletch has
thought it was
I can't raise because you might have pocket queens. I got the second nuts.
second nuts calls. You like that? Look at Ryan's face. He's
Yeah.
like, I would have bet, or I would have called so much more.
Got expensive.
I can't raise.
I can't.
You can't raise. You have the second nut.
What do you mean you can't raise? You have the second nuts.
Another 200
Ryan
at
feels like
least.
he won the hand,
Yeah.
even though he lost. I think he would have been prepared to.
I mean, I gotta think about it if you raise 200, you know, 9, 10. But
What?
He would have called a lot more.
That was the third nuts. Queens and jacks.
Everybody's
But yeah,
like
still
talking
got to
shit.
raise, I
The
think.
guy was
This is
raising
Hold'em.
flat.
I mean, that stuff doesn't happen as often
Right.
as it is. I remember when that hand happened and we were all giving him a ton of shit about not raising. And now that I'm looking at it and seeing how it played out, it's really not as
10,
bad.
35, 135.
Call.
Yeah, I mean, you
I
got to
mean,
make it
if-
400 and then expect
And then what happens if he
What?
jams all in for 2K?
you fold.
Right? So, I mean, maybe Fletch is onto something there. I remember giving him a bunch of crap about it. Be like, dude, why did you not fold? You lost money on it. He would have called more. I mean, maybe he could have made it like 250.
Right.
But I get it. You're right. Because, I mean, if Ryan decides to just rip a bluff there, or what, he might not even think it's a bluff.
Like, what is Ryan going to call with that's worse than Jack 8?
Nothing.
8, 10, 9 is might fold. That's a straight. That's probably folding.
The only hand that you can get him that you'd be happy with is an ace 8, right? Because
Or the 8 and then the whatever that
he's got 8 best kicker.
So you only
Fletch
lose
got a
to
full
one.
house. He only loses to a close. But there also is a straight out there. I mean, it's a little ruffian.
Plus, Fletch isn't probably going 10 to 35 to 135 to 400 without a boat.
Right.
He probably isn't even doing that with a straight. He's flatting with a straight.
Yeah.
Obviously, he's flatting with a boat. He's flatting with a straight.
It
Right.
wasn't big enough.
He says, it was big enough. Which it was. It was still a nice pot.
Hey. Well, mine still works. We'll see where you guys are at when you're 60s.
I don't know what they're talking about, but I don't want to know.
Not. Oh yeah, I'm pretty far away. 20. What is this? Chris
Fletch has got a huge ace this time.
I'm gonna fall.
Jack 6, Jacks and 5s. Jacks and 5s down.
Give him any mercy.
Just say
Jack 6 suited.
Love when I have clubs and it's an all red flop.
I know. And Chris is just in such bad shape because if he hits his jack, Fletch hits a straight.
I have a dime. So you
6.
Another diamond comes. I have a 10.
Fletch wins.
Yep, check it all the way down.
you're good. How many more we got? 18.
Got 3 minutes.
He asked how many more you got. You probably asked how many more do you want. His response was 18. Your response is not that many. How about 4? something like that.
My go-to number is always 7. Like when,
Yeah? Wait, yeah.
like I'll be at like the drive-thru. They're like, oh, how many,
One
you
more
know,
hand, then a bomb pot?
I don't know.
Yeah, is this a bomb
How many
pot?
catches do it? 7. I always just yell 7.
How many extra ranch?
When I check into a hotel, they're like, how many keys would you like, sir? 7. And the lady always looks to me, seriously? No. What am I going to do with 7 keys?
Oh,
This is the last hand
one.
on tape.
Just, I always say 1. Just bring me 1.
And we still get a few more hands after this. So, yeah, it's right now it's going to be. Yeah. Fletch does not agree to the bomb pot at this point.
We might, that might have been the last hand that we're going to get on camera, but drunk 2-5 game kind of petered out here a little bit. I think they got a little drunk, and a little
Yeah,
tired.
and just short. It's
Yeah.
tough to have a good action game short.
Yeah, I think Phil kind of got roughed up a little bit.
Yeah.
He just ran into a,
He ran into a good call.
yeah, it really was.
Yeah. I mean,
I think it was a great bluff too.
Phil's perspective, he's probably like, man, I get this hand to fold all the time, and when he calls, I probably have a beat.
Right.
You know.
I'm hoping for a hand.
You read the situation, right?
Sometimes that's not good enough.
Brian's calling with any hand. You don't
I fold. I'm
Ah, Fletch gets him to fold.
I'm gonna peel off $250.
How does Fletch get so many aces?
I don't know.
It's every
Maybe
hand.
maybe this is why he plays every ace, because
It's every hand.
it's every hand.
I feel like I have.
All right, Brian's got a gut shot. 4 for Fletch, queen for Chris.
Is this a bomb
No,
pot?
I checked. 'cause I
No.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I'm gonna look.
Oh yeah, no, it wasn't because Brian.
Brian and I said we were looking. I checked.
No.
Gotta bet out the.
No.
Bet it out. Don't let him talk into a free turn.
Yeah, Chris bet 50.
Okay, good.
Brian's got a gutty, some backdoor diamonds.
No yet.
Fletch is in the tank with his bottom
We need a
pair.
5 or a diamond on the turn here to give
You know,
any
if
kind
I
of
fold
access.
this hand, KJ's gonna giggle at me.
Hello, the
But
whole
Fletch
Fletch. I
has-
giggle all the time.
Fletch has the best kicker with
Do I
this.
have any potential here?
KJ, should I call?
Can I look at it? Can I look at it?
You can look at it. Yeah, I don't know what I have yet.
Oh, Brian doesn't know what he has. Oh, he's in pretty good shape for not
Yeah,
having any
and
idea
Chris
what he
is
has.
loving life too.
Now I'm
So
gonna.
Fletch
ran,
fold.
ran. Ah,
7 gives him more outs, right?
yeah.
Chris is not gonna.
He's gonna
let
bait
him
him with
off.
50.
Yeah. This is the trouble of
Man, I feel bad for Chris
blind
if he loses
blind
here.
Brian.
All right.
Nah, he wins.
Check.
Check. Chris is still not gonna let him off. 75 this time.
You have a queen?
What's the point now?
If you tell me you have a queen, I will fold. If you don't
Without
have a-
looking?
If you don't,
Okay, so
without looking, turn your cards over. If you have a queen, I will fold. If you don't, I'll call.
That was sick.
Whoa. He says it's up to you.
I mean, you
Show me a queen and I'll fold. I won't even look at my. He hasn't looked at his cards yet. He doesn't
No.
know what they are. That's pretty awesome. Just show a queen. And Chris is refusing to show him.
Yeah, because he doesn't. Yeah.
Maybe
Chris
he
is willing to
wants
take the
I
risk
have
of
not looked yet.
Brian not having a beat. And
it.
getting
What a
75.
wild last hand. This is what happens when drinking and gambling gets involved and it's
Yep.
the end of the night. Everybody's going home.
If I was Chris, I would just show the queen and win the pot.
I'd show the king.
Other than the entertainment value.
You telling me you don't have a queen?
Can we have like a catch a YouTube saying for this hand?
Oh, we got
oh,
the
it's-
split screen too.
See,
Nice.
not
Love it.
showing kind of. He's right. Brian's right. Not showing kind of makes it seem like he doesn't have a queen, right? Because Brian said, "Show me you don't have a queen, and I'll fold."
No,
and I'll
he says,
call.
yeah, I'll call if you don't show queen.
Right. So that makes Chris not showing makes it look like he doesn't have a queen.
Oh yeah.
So,
Can't even look.
God damn.
This is stuff that
Well,
only.
this-
Oh, he calls. Of course he calls. Show him a queen. Here's the best part.
oh,
He's got a queen.
oh.
I didn't look.
Oh, he shows the
I thought
7.
if he peeled a 5, it was gonna
Well, what a pretty good finish.
Yeah,
for
that
this-
was actually
this
kinda
drunk
interesting.
2-5 game. Well, thank you for watching Thursday Night Commentary from CCG Poker TV. I'm doing my announcer voice again. You love it.
I love it.
All right. Well, thank you for watching. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the mug game. Expect pandemonium. It's gonna be
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, good action. Really good action.
Brando, what do you always love to say?
Guys, if you're coming tomorrow, play tight. You'll play all night.
Play tight, play all night. Otherwise, go home and hang out in the bar, and then they'll be there later.
Yeah.
All right. See you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. Bye.